Hey everybody, it's Sonjdradeluxe, and today I'm doing this holographic festival extraness. Today I'm partnering with Sleep Makeup. I love Sleep Makeup. I love their team, so super huge thank you to them. Today we're showcasing their new Distorted Dreams highlight palette. You can use it as a highlight, your lips, your eyes. I love a multi-use product. If you've seen my channel, you know. And it adjusts to different skin tones. I love Sleek's motto, my face, my rules. That totally goes in alignment with what I'm all about. I love to break all the rules and use my fingers. So if you want to see how to get the look, then please stay tuned, because I love this look. So I'm going to be starting out with my eyebrows, foundation, concealer done so we can get to the good stuff. And I'm going to start contouring by taking the Sleek Makeup Cream Contour Kit in dark. And I'm going into this warm shade in the bottom corner just to give myself a little bit of a bronze tan and to work almost like a transition color for when we put the darker shade. So just like eyeshadow, use a transition, doing that with my cream contour. I'm also going to snatch up the nose, of course using my fingers, get a nice little finger blend and give a subtle contour. I'm going to go in with the darkest shade in the dark palette, and I'm not going quite to my hairline because I don't want a dark blob right at my hairline to make them look even longer than they are. So I'm just gonna go about a ½ inch from there and then blend it back and forth. And that's because that's where we want the most product. If you put it too close and you have to try and blend it outwards, it's going to be a mess. Starting where you want the most product is always a good route, or route. Next, with the Face Form Contour Palette in dark, I'm gonna take the two kind of shimmery, warm, bronzy shades that I love, and I'm gonna go over my contour shades to rosy them up and to give a really nice bronze. These colors are gorgeous. And I'm going to take that medium color in the center, and I'm using that as my transition color for my eyes. More so than this being my transition shade, I usually just put contour or bronzer in my eyes crease just to carry the warmth through the entire face. It's just how I finish my contouring. Next, with the beautiful E10 palette, I'm going to take this dark smoky teal color, and I'm only putting it on the outer corner of my eye using a more firm brush. And I'm just kind of wiggling it on top of where my eyeball sits, right into the crease, and connecting it to where my lower lash line is. This whole tutorial I'm kind of freestyling and it scares me, so if you see me going back and forth with my blending brush like that, it just makes a really seamless line so you have no room for failure, especially if you're using colors you don't normally use, but these colors are so beautiful I just had to. Next, with the beautiful brighter teal kind of turquoise color, I'm going to go in the inner and outer corners of my eye, kind of blending into that dark teal we did a second ago. And I'm going to take the dark teal again. I'm doing this all in layers just so it looks nice and seamless and holographic, you feel me? And going back in with my blending brush, there's nothing on here, I'm just wiggling the edges around so it's nice and blended. Next, with this cute olive green color, I'm going to fill in that empty space, kind of like a halo eye but all metallic, and I'm just going to cut out a little bit of a shape on my upper eyelid and fill in the space, obviously. And then with the kind of yellow gold, I'm going to go right in the center of that, right in the center of my inner corners of my eyelids. Next, with this pink, which I'm going to brighten up later, so I'm just doing a light dusting, I'm going to go underneath my eye and underneath my brow. I'm going to quickly do that on the other side. Sometimes if I don't know what I'm doing, I like to do one eye first and just see what it turns out like. So this is the Pop-In Distorted Dreams palette. It's gorgeous, it's stunning. It's got a mixture of cream and powder products. 3 creams, 2 powders. I'm gonna get into the baby kind of seafoam green color that reflects gold and blue, and I'm just gonna put it above my crease just to really make that eye space go a little higher and to give a nice gorgeous holographic sparkly look just above where we did our blue and eyeshadow and everything. And I'm gonna give it a nice finger blend, but it keeps the shape really well, but it just kind of lifts my eye. Next, with this bluey deliciousness, I'm gonna go right underneath my smoky eye, almost on the cheekbone, but really close to underneath where we did our eyeshadow. And I'm going to blend it out because when I do my highlight, I want it to fade from blue into pink and do that on both sides. Give it a blend. It has a beautiful pearly finish that moves with you. And I'm just kind of tapping it on when I want a ton of product and then stippling it around to give it a nice little blend. We're going full force today, fam. Next, with this beautiful kind of pinky opalescent gold color, I'm going to go over those areas we highlighted pink, and I'm going to snatch my brows with this, but only on the outer half because I don't want to bring it too close to the inner part of my eyebrows out, but just to give a really pretty eyebrow highlight. Next, I'm gonna go into the velvety powder highlight that's in there, the pinky tone. This is my first time using it, and I was like, oh my god. It's very extra, but I'm just kind of rolling it on my cheekbones. And as you can see, it's kind of blending from that blue color onto the pinky cheekbone color. So I'm using that kind of like a blush. I'm bringing it onto the forehead. I just want to be a glowy mermaid, alien, space goddess, princess, okay? Next, with this beautiful bronzy gold color, I'm just going to highlight the nose. You could put the pink on your nose, but I like to keep pink off of my nose. And I'm going to go a little higher on that pink color to intensify the pink shade that we did a little earlier. Next, with the Eye Art Precision Liquid Eye Color in Neopop, I am going to almost draw this on like a eyeliner, but I'm going to give it a nice smudge. But this is just going to give me some intense color dimension that I'm going to blend really quickly before it dries, just because I didn't really want an eyeliner on this delicate kind of look. And this is me playing around, seeing if I'm making a big mistake, but I like the dots. I'm like, you know what, we're going for it. With the Between the Lines eyeliner in Diving for Pearls, I'm just going to draw a little sheer white dot beside the teal color, but I just wanted to add a little bit of dimensions both sides. Doesn't matter if they're totally even, but do your best. And I'm going to do 3 sheer dots underneath my eyeline, just so they pick up the holographic kind of color and they move with you. I'm just gonna do 1 more dot underneath those to be extra. With my Sleek Makeup Unconditional Mascara, this is really popping actually. I'm gonna do my top lashes, throw on some pretty natural, almost half lashes. I didn't want to go too crazy just because I want to see the eyeshadow that we did underneath. I'm gonna give them a nice pinch. I like this mascara because it's black, it fans out your lashes and it keeps them nice and separated. I'm gonna do a nice coat on the bottom. And just because I was wearing this I wore this mascara for the rest of the day. It didn't smudge on me, which is cool too. That happens with me on my bottom lashes. So just wiggling back and forth to get a nice drama without taking away from the shadow we did underneath. Next, with the Major Matte Ultra Smooth Matte Lip Cream in Daydreamer, I'm going to put a little bit in the center and buff it out just so I get just a hint of this kind of nude pink color. I'm going to make these lips holographic, son, so I just need a little bit of color to block out my natural lip color, and then I get the staying power of a matte lip. I'm gonna go back into my Distorted Dreams highlight palette and into the creamy pinky color, and I'm gonna go on the outer corners of my lips and really massage that in. And I'm gonna take the greeny seafoam kind of color and I'm gonna put that right in the center of my lips to really get that beautiful, soft, holographic lip look. And that's how you make a nude poppin', friends. I love this lip. I think it's really nice. I'm just kind of stippling it on to make sure it's ultra blended. And I'm going to take a little bit of my lip balm just to put over top of it to keep it hydrated throughout the day. So we've used the Distorted Dreams palette on our eyes, cheeks, lips. I feel like a glittery galaxy space glazed donut for the planet of sexiness. I don't know what that means, but I'm feeling it. Again, I just want to thank Sleek for partnering with me on this. I love my face, my rules. Sleek Makeup's motto. If you want to check out all of the products I used today and some more, put it in my description box as well as a link to their site. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much to Sleek Makeup. Don't forget to share, subscribe, follow, love yourself, stay pretty, and I'll see you guys again in the next video. Take care.